What's going on, everybody? David Feldman-Makrias here with you again. In today's video, I'm going to make a short clip about how you can sell more from your website immediately. Okay. And there's a bunch of things you can do to your website, but what I want to focus in on and what really makes the difference is what I call the small hinge swinging the big door effect. There are so many things you can change on your website, from your contact page, your local directions page, to your inventory pages, to, we speak Spanish page, all this different stuff, right? We can fine tune the hours, this, that, everything. But what are the small changes that are going to swing the big doors? Meaning, what small little tweaks can we make to make sure that it's affecting the most amount of business possible? So first and foremost, I'm looking at Jeff Belzer's Kia in Minnesota this week. This is not a client of mine, so I figured that I thought it would be a good case study. So first and foremost, what we need to do is we need to start looking at the website properly. So what does that mean? Typically what I see, over 70% of traffic doesn't come from desktop. It comes from mobile. So we should be viewing our website on a mobile first view. Honestly, if we did that, and we do that most often, the managers, salespeople, owners, you're going to naturally fix your site over time regardless, and it should be clean and polished. So always look to mobile first. Again, a lot of the managers, owners, decision makers, they like to look at it on a big screen, but you need to look at a mobile screen. If you're using Chrome, you can do what I just did for most sites. You can right click, click inspect. That'll optimize to a mobile view so you can actually see on desktop. There's actually a browser you can use called Blisk that'll show a mobile only view. That looks like this. So if I open up Blisk, you have to pay for it, but the first 15 minutes every day are free. If I go to Jeff Belzer Kia, click on this. If I click this little guy here, it's going to bring me to a mobile view of the site on my desktop, so I can see exactly what is going on. Again, I can click in here and make it whatever type of iPhone I want, but I'm not going to do all that right now. Just wanted to show you guys that that is possible. Anyways, mobile first. That's number one. Second thing I would do is scroll through your website. Make sure it's not annoying. There are a lot of things that can be put on a dealer's website that becomes a nuisance or annoying to customers. Chat bubbles popping up, banners in the way of things, what have you. Like, try and remove as much of that as possible. And guess what, guys? A lot of this happens, even though you do it, you clean your entire site, you do it right away. You should check it week to week. Make sure it's the same as you expect, because oftentimes vendors, manufacturers, they start pushing stuff to your site that makes no sense. So make sure you're checking it on a frequent basis. Visit your website frequently. And okay, so we're looking at the homepage right now, right? So again, small hinge that swings the big door. What are we going to launch? What are we going to look at? We need to look at the most impactful pages. Where are people viewing stuff the most? We need to look at where the most amount of traffic is actually coming from. So how do we know? Well, I can tell you that after doing this for quite a while, there's most of the traffic comes on your homepage, your new inventory page, and your used inventory page. Those are the big three. Again, homepage, new inventory page, used inventory page. I'm going to show you through analytics right now. I'm looking at a client's analytics and their overall views. I'm looking at pages and screens for a full month, and they had 116,000, almost 117,000 views to your site. Their inventory pages have everything filtered in with the keyword new. So when I search new, guess what? Almost 48,000 are coming onto new vehicles. Then if I look up used, 41,000 are used. So between those two, that's more than half. That's like 41 plus 40, whatever, 44, 80, almost 90,000 out of 116,000. So what is that? Let's just do quick math. What is that? It's 90 divided by 116. 78% are coming to your new and used inventory, for this specific client. Now, the homepage makes up a little bit of the difference, and then everything else just falls below the wayside. Maybe your specials page, but that's pretty much it. New, used, homepage, and specials page. Those are the big four. So those are the things you got to check. Okay. I would check it religiously, making sure that everything looks as good as possible. So if we go back to this dealer again, on the homepage, is it easy to get to where I want to go? Kind of. Maybe I just want to go to new inventory. How do I get there? I have to go through this whole filter thing to get there. I mean, it's okay. Can't I just click new inventory? I can click it here, but I had to scroll to do that. So I go to new inventory. Okay, let me inspect my new inventory page and make sure it shows the way I want. Do my savings add up correctly? Do I have enough call to action buttons here? I wouldn't recommend more than 3. Is, the videos actually loading? Are there weird banners that maybe I don't want or can't even read on mobile? Those are the things we look at. Okay, from that, let's look at specials. Do we have specials in here in our homepage flow? We don't right away, which is sad because people, especially nowadays, want to look at specials. So maybe it's here. Okay, it's here. It's under the drop down, new Kia specials. How did the specials page look? Shop the latest Kia lease and finance offers near Lakeville. Again, this doesn't say anything about specials, but that's okay. And then it shows me some specials, get special. Well, I kind of like that page. I like how it views. Hopefully these cars are actually right. So again, that I would look at as well. So guys, this was a quick video. Small hinges that swing the big door. A, mobile first. Look at mobile first, right? And B, make sure you monitor the top pages. Again, because when you make changes, you want to do the small hinge to swing the big door. You want to look at your new inventory, used inventory, homepage, specials page in that order. New inventory, used inventory, homepage, specials in that order. Also, want to make sure that that's number 2. Number 3, you want to make sure that your website flows and doesn't have any weird nuances. Does it behave like you would want it to? It should be clean. It should be simple. It should be easy flowing as much as possible, but it also should be unique. Look for things that are in the way. Look for menu pop-ups that don't make a lot of sense. Look for text that doesn't make a lot of sense to where you are. Just, basic consumer simplicity is what we want on our website. And if you're focusing on those 3 things, mobile first, the right pages, and simplicity, you're going to naturally sell more cars. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to go any more specific on websites. This is David Feldman-Makrias, and I'll talk to you soon.